This is the one pager. The idea with this tool is to provide all of the most pertinent information about you or your family that somebody, for example a babysitter, would need to relay to a first responder, but it also could be information for them to be able to either contact you or an emergency contact of yours, such as a family member or a friend. So the idea is first put your home address. Obviously type it in, whatever your home address is. You may think you might not need to do this, but I would suggest that you still do, because in the event of an actual emergency where you have to call a first responder, it could very well be that you're going to forget even the most basic of information. So if you have the home address where somebody can just remember, hey, this information's here and all I've got to do is read it off, you never know. Phone numbers, these would be your probably most likely cell phone numbers for you and a spouse. Two things to remember about phone numbers: any phone number in any of these files is always going to be 10 digits, and the phone numbers, when you put them in, should not contain any dashes or spaces. If I were to put dashes in here, it will not accept it and complain that it's not right. So just remember, no dashes or spaces. So the next section is the alternative emergency numbers. There could be times where you want to contact emergency services such as the police, but you don't actually want to call 911 because it's not a real emergency. So that's what this section is for. You decide who it is you want to give alternate numbers for, and then list them here. The next section on utilities and services, same sort of idea. For example, if I needed to contact the electric company and I didn't want to look it up, or the internet's down, or who knows what, I can list that information here. The next section, emergency contact numbers. These would be people that you trust, obviously, to be contacted should something happen to you or you not be available. And these are, family, friends, and so on. Just pick who it is, or, their first name, last name, whatever, and one or two phone numbers for them, and there you go. This last section you may or may not need. It is obviously medical information for people in your family. Could be maybe you have a child that has a particular medication allergy, who knows. Hopefully that's how you spell penicillin. And of course, if people had special needs or disabilities, you can just go ahead and type them in here. You have space for people. And that's really all there is to this. When you're done, go ahead and remember to save it, or print it out and then save it. I suggest that you put this information in a highly visible spot. I prefer the refrigerator, but wherever works for you. So that's all there is to this one.